Hello, this is Kyle out of Christian Idealism, and today I'm just going to do a short video giving you guys updates on where I'm at in my Dominican discernment and with my book project. So today I had a meeting with the vocation director at the Western Province, and I have decided to delay my entry into the order. There are three main reasons that I've made this decision. The first reason I would say is because I didn't feel called to it in the sense that it wasn't necessarily the right time for me to join. There's too many life circumstances right now. So, like for example, like I'm going to be graduating college this coming semester. So starting January of next year, I am going to have to start finding a career job, and I'm hopefully going to be try to become a teacher. So that's the career path that I've decided to go down. Um, so there's that reason. The other reason is because I knew that if I joined the order, I would have probably regretted it like a few months into the program. Um, and the reason why is because I have never been in any sort of I haven't lived life in the fullest in the sense that I haven't lived on my own like ever in my life. I've always lived with, friends or family, right? I haven't actually lived out in the real world in terms of, paying for my own rent and well, not paying for my I pay rent, but paying like actually like paying for my own rent and paying for my own food and all that stuff. I haven't like experienced the real world yet. And I feel like I need to do that before I make a sort of commitment to, give everything to God or give my life to preaching and service, right? So that's the second reason, is just because I would have probably regretted, um, um, that decision later on if I would have joined. And then the third reason, and I think this is perhaps the biggest reason why I decided to not, at least to delay my entry, is because I haven't been in any sort of serious relationships with any woman in particular. I've only been in one, and it didn't really go as well as I thought it would. So for that reason, I haven't really fallen in love with anyone or anything like that, and I want to give love a chance, right? And I've always had this desire for marriage deep in my heart, and so for that reason, um, that's another reason why I've decided to at least delay my entry to the order. This isn't to say that I won't join the order one day. I might still join the order, like when I'm, perhaps when I'm maybe in 5 years from now, and I have things more kind of figured out, then I'll might decide to join. But right now, I'm only 23 years old. I have a lot going for me, a lot of potential, um, and I want to go out and explore the world, explore what it's like to actually live life on your own. And I feel like if I would have joined this, like if I would have joined, it would have been next August, right? But I mean, that's about a year away, and I didn't feel like I was at all going to be prepared by then to join. And so, for that reason, I have decided to, at least for now, delay my entry into the order. So, of course, I'll reach out to them if at some point I ever change my mind or if I feel called to it at a later point in my life. It's just right now, I don't feel like it's the time for me to, make that kind of decision. So, there's the update regarding my, vocation discernment. I I still somewhat feel called to join religious life, but I don't think it's the right time for me to join religious life, at least right now, given the situation that that I just sort of explained to you guys. So for those that have been praying for me, I appreciate it, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be joining the order anytime soon. It's going to be, I don't know, maybe 5 years from now, if at all, right? So, and of course, things change, right? So we'll see what happens, but that's all I have to say regarding that. Okay, with that out of the way now, sorry about that. I have currently, so yeah, book updates. So here's the thing. So I have officially finished the writing process of the book. Now it's just editing. So I have to go back, edit whatever I need to do. probably reword some things. I just to keep in mind, guys, I am using ChatGPT to help me edit this thing. And it's a really like it's no more different than using Grammarly or something because I'm not paying any editors right now. I am paying somebody to help to review, just making sure that all the concepts make sense and stuff. I'm not going to announce who that is. Of course, that's confidential information. But other than that, I'm not really paying anyone to help me with this project. So keep that in mind that like this is a self-made sort of thing that I'm doing. Um, with that in mind, I'm not going to say anything about the content of the book yet. I will probably throw stuff out here and there. I'm probably going to put together some PDF, like a short PDF, so that you guys can get some of the main ideas out of what the book is going to be discussing. And then, from that PDF, you can make a decision on whether you want to actually, buy the book or something like that. But just, keep that in mind that this project that I've been working on has been the accumulation of years of research on the subject regarding the Primal People, and I think it's going to be it's going to be bringing something new to the game, something new that stuff that has never really been said before. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully I can get the support that I need. So yeah, if you want to financially support me, I don't have a Patreon, but when my book comes out, you can just buy it. That'll be one way to do it, and that's probably the only way you're gonna I'm never gonna ask for money from you guys unless something really really bad happens. But yeah. So yeah, with that in mind, I just want to make that up front to you guys that the book is officially finished in the writing phase. Now it's just the editing phase, and I'm also having a few people peer review it and get their feedback, see if there's anything I need to change and stuff. So yeah, that's all I have to say in regards to that. And then finally, I also want to sort of add something here, and that is that I'm going to be starting a podcast pretty soon. So I don't have an exact date yet because I don't plan to start the podcast until after my book project is finished and probably after publication. We'll see. I might start it before, but I'm not going to start a podcast until after the book project is 100% finished, which I would say I would give it around a month or so from now. So just keep that in mind. Another thing too is I'm going to be throwing out certain, I guess, clues as to what the exact release date is going to be. So I do now have a release date of the book, but I haven't made it public, and I don't plan to make it public until it gets close to the date. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Another thing too is I might decide to do a giveaway. I haven't made any decision on that. I don't typically like giveaways because it's I view it as you're just buying subscribers, right? And I don't like to do that. I'm very skeptical of that practice. So I'm still thinking about it, and I might not even do it at all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I do a giveaway, it'll be something very small. Like I don't know. I'll get you guys copies of my book that are signed or something. I don't know. I'll figure that part out when the time comes. But that's just the main thing I wanted to say, which is the book project, is in its final stages at this moment, and I'm going to be starting a podcast soon. So keep a lookout for that. Anyways, that's all I have to say, and God bless.